What's up, everybody? Justin Frugia here, and welcome back to Just Talk. First, I want to say this episode is brought to you by St. Arnold's Oktoberfest. This is a great, it's like fall in a can, and that's basically what it says. Brewed for fall, quote unquote. And that's what it tastes so good. So I recommend getting St. Arnold's Fall Fest. Today on Just Talk, we are discussing a new mask that came in that I had posted a couple days back on my social media. The movie Halloween Kills, my review for it. I don't know if I did this last one, but I did get a bloody knife in. Fake one, by the way. And what's to come following this month. What I've been up to as far as backyard wrestling. Also, I'm thinking about changes for this channel come the new year in 2022. And then what also will be projects as far as on the Scottish short film side, and what Carver has to do with that. So all that and more, Just Talk starts now. Okay, it's been a minute, so we're going to win this. First thing that comes to mind, and the first thing that comes to mind, we'll go ahead and talk about it, is Halloween Kills, the movie. Without spoiling anything, as far as the whole movie in general goes, I loved it. As far as being a Michael fan, it was, a good sequel, a good addition to the franchise. Left a lot of questions as far as what will happen, and there's a lot of questions on the last one, the trilogy of this, Halloween Ends. Of course, y'all know Michael was in the house. Apparently, he gets out. Havoc pursues. A lot of questions on the town, not knowing what Michael looks like behind the mask. When they had some videos up on there, you would think they would put the names of the patients. I don't know if they did or not. All we saw was the figures of the faces of a couple of inmates, and one of them being Michael Myers. Mistaken identity is, for one, cost, big time for one of the other inmates. Michael still pursues. He's on his way home. And speaking of home, the flashbacks were, to me, one of the major yeses, one of the major checkpoints of that movie. I loved the flashback to the 1978, their own rendition of what happened after that night. He was shot off the balcony. And how he got chased down through alleyways. Also, Dr. Loomis, a very well put together, not CGI, by the way. It was a certain, I believe, some kind of construction, some kind of crew. They prosthetic put hair and certain latex, I'm sure, on this man's face. It made him look just like Loomis, and he did a good job. I mean, it wasn't the exact Loomis, Donald Pleasance, but they did an amazing job on that sequence. So well done. And I to me, I wouldn't mind them going back and making older movies like that, because it had a filter, had a look to it that made it feel like you were watching a movie in the late 70s, early 80s. It had that look to it, that filter. So I really enjoyed that, all the flashbacks. Left some questions as far as the ending. There was another ending, and apparently the DVD will be coming out in December. So I would think that I believe they're going to put that alternate ending in there. So that's going to be interesting to watch. Unlimited steelbooks coming to Best Buy and other places. If you happen to, I'm not going to spoil, but if you happen to watch it, you would understand what I'm talking about. As far as the whole mob ganging up on Michael, was at the very end was very well done. I enjoyed it. You know, there were certain parts it's like, oh, well, that's it. Credits should be rolling any minute now, and then boom, it's changes your mind on things, and you're just shocked and you just watch havoc pursue. And a lot of people, critics and opinions, which is fine. That's why people have their opinions, and it should be opinions. But some people's opinions think they're the only thing that should stand still. And it will also leave you in the sense of, is Michael supernatural? Is he human? To me, I want to go back. I believe Carpenter even said it. He's basically we don't know. He's basically half maybe human and supernatural. And a lot of that shows itself as far as the beatings he took and how he survived that fire and everything. Ending great. I cannot wait for the next one. I'm not afraid, but nervous. I heard that certain aspects, there's going to be a time jump in the last one, and I don't know if this is true or not, but they will incorporate the pandemic and also political views and political stuff in the last one. I sure hope to God that that's not true. I've seen multiple sources talk about it. I just hope it's not true. Hopefully we just get a Laurie and Michael thing at the end. It's supposed to be a lot calmer, a lot toned down than this last movie. So we will see. But, as a fan, I enjoyed it. Enjoyed the flashbacks. I mean, I give it 8, maybe 9 out of 10. It was that good. I enjoyed it. And it's number 1 in box office right now. So I'm very happy for the horror genre, the horror community out there. We won. Now, I know that previously I showed off the Carver and Myers kill mask. But now I want to show off this beauty right here. To me, looks like a real knife. The blood is outstanding. And if anybody has a question, comment on how to get one of these, or if you just want to make one, go for it. I think creativity and art is amazing. So, but the person that did this for me did an amazing job, and I thank him very much so. Second thing that came in, I didn't think it was going to come in this quick, but it did. Now I got to find a home for it. I'm losing space in here. But as what I talked about earlier and before is that I'm getting a Warlock, a clean version of the Warlock, sometime beginning of November, so not too long. But this came up on the Halloween market, and I thought, why not? Why not get them both? So this beauty came from Canada, from a buddy in Canada, and he had on it, but this is the Halloween 2, 1981, when he was shot in the eyes. The bloody eyes, did a fantastic job, but there's more bloody coming out of the nose, more blood around the eyes. Call it the blood gusher. But I love how this, like I said, this was always my favorite mask in the franchise. But that flashback mask in the newest movie has my heart. So did an amazing job. Hair doesn't move as much because he probably packed this down pretty good. So, and the tone of the colors and everything, as far as how it looked in the movie, because I believe it was in Deborah Hill's underneath her bed or somewhere, and it just faded. It lost its whiteness and everything, so like this one. So I'm pretty happy and excited that I went ahead and got this mask for Halloween. And it's the decision time on which Michael to be for Halloween. It might be the kills. I've got the outfit and everything. There might be opportunities to wear this clean version right here, or the bloody gusher one. But I am going to have a setup where I have a inflatable pumpkin arch, and I'm gonna have a sign out front that says, "If take your pictures with Michael, or feel free to take pics with Michael. And I'll be dressed up as the boogeyman, and anyone that dares to bring their kids, or if the kids aren't afraid anyway, take a picture with yours truly. But Halloween is coming up, and before we know it, this month will be over. November will be here. Thanksgiving, turkeys, fall, cooler weather. I've already had a couple of bonfires outside. And then next thing you know, Christmas, and the year's going to be up. My plan is, I got to plan it out, but to start with the new year with a different look for the channel. I don't know whether to name it something different. If you have suggestions, please leave them in the comments and say, hey, you can call it this, because I want this channel to always represent me, what I like as far as the horror, the wrestling, the photography, the filmography. I mean, that's even a thing. And my passion for the gaming, for the Halloween, the horror, etc. And so I don't know if I want to keep anything the same. I love how it's split up, where you got your gaming, you got your horror, and eventually, when we get back to wrestling, as far as in the SSW events, I want to put stuff on here and have its own little section. And I try to call myself Anarchy, and I don't, or the channel Anarchy, and I don't know. I don't know, it's not me. That's just a, alter ego, alias, whatever you want to call it. But if I keep it Justin Frugier, or just this whole channel be just a bit, or it can just be something else. Maybe just be you. I don't know. But please, if you have any comments or suggestions, put them in the comments. Let me know. That may help me out tremendously. Dead by Daylight, you've probably been hearing that forever back there. Still waiting. I'm probably going to order here pretty soon a long USB cord so I can start recording gaming again. As far as Scotty's short films goes, we are still into the production of Hollows. We are working on episode 1, and now we've kind of broke down and got our synopsis on how everything's going to go. And Carver, the rendition of Carver, is going to be in this movie. He's going to be also an Anarchy of Horror, and I have my own little snippets and all that posted on here. But as far as going ahead and putting him into production, we're going to put him in there. He's going to be a very strategic killer, psychopath, if you will, and be planning the deaths of many. So I can't wait for that. We're supposed to hopefully get together soon. I know we'll get together on the 29th or 30th. Plans of filming then. Craft beer. If you haven't already, I talked about the St. Arnold's Oktoberfest, but Pumpkinator, different kinds of it, the stouts, the ales, but there should be out today, if not soon. I know in Houston, oh Lord, it's craft beer galore in St. Arnold land over there. But as far as also Anarchy goes, Anarchy is performing at WAW and helping them out and being a part of their storyline, which I'm excited about. It's so good. It's pretty good right now. If you haven't already, if you need to check it out, check out Tyson's Paradise in the YouTube search engine, and you will find the wrestling content as far as Soulless. That's one of the events, and if you scroll down or up, you will find promos by both John or Tyson and myself. So that's been going on, and I want to know from your opinions, what do you want to see on this channel that I can do. I need to get in touch with a couple of guys to be on this show, whether it be in this room or outside this office. Also, I want to do other things in this room, as far as, because I can tell on this side it's kind of dark, and which is fine, because as you can tell, I switched things around, and I like that this needs to, I feel like, be darker, lighter, has some light show on it. So we'll see what I'll do on there. I might put something on the wall. Who knows? But any suggestions, please comment. Again, if you like this kind of stuff or have anything that you want to see, talk about, whatever, please share your ideas with me, and I'll see what I can do. But that's going to do it for me. I am Justin Frigé. This is Just Talk, where anybody, including yourself, this is why I do it, to be you, to be yourself, to share your hobbies, your love for things as far as horror, wrestling, it could be electronics, gaming, you name it, we'll put it on here. But that's going to do it for me. I hope everyone has a great, if I don't talk to y'all, and that should, it's been a crazy, what, a couple of weeks? When was the last time I talked to y'all? I have no clue. I'm going to try to do one. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I would love to, what I might do is record a Halloween special. As far as, also on the 29th, if not that Friday, as a character of myself, or also have the mobile camera and videotape certain things on the weekend of Halloween. Because I know next year I took off for Halloween. And then my next goal is to take off for the Halloween Ends movie. And again, because we had probably a total of 14 people go, and it was fun. And I enjoyed being there with my friends and family. So I hope to do that again next year. But until then, hey, enjoy every moment. I guess I can leave y'all with something positive, and that's, enjoy every moment. It could be hectic. I know that you feel like the world's crashing down at some point in time in your life. It could be rough. Times are going to be rough, but I guess you wouldn't have it any other way. Why would you want it easy? Because when it gets hard, we're all just going to be griping and moaning. But try to lift people up. I haven't done that. I feel like that's me. I have not lifted people up in a positive way like I used to. So I need to start doing that. So I'm leaving y'all with this positive message to enjoy life at its fullest, lift people up when they're down, and try to block out the negatives if you can. I know it happens. Soak it up, stand up, keep on walking. It's going to get better, folks. It has to be. If not, we'll just riot, or I'll see you in my driveway. Y'all come drink with me. That's gonna do it for me. I am Justin Frigé. This is Just Talk. Until next time.